people do get afraid, especially families, to say that such a thing has happened in the house or to their child. And most often we don't realize that these things can happen at home through people. Is this a common understanding? Who should we be, I would say, be scared of or what? But who are the perpetrators of this kind of a crime?
Based on the statistics that is done by NCRB and as well as many other organizations, what we see that many of these children who face child sexual abuse, when asked about who the perpetrator was, 93% of these child victims stated that they were someone who were known to them, which means these children were abused by not by some strangers, by someone like an uncle or a step grandfather or a stepfather, or it could be their own sisters or brothers, it could be their cousins, it could be their own teachers. So this is something that we should all be aware as family, to ensure that you tell your children about how to protect their own bodies. This is something very important. And also, if something happens, to ensure that it's not your fault. Most of the time what we see is many of the children feel like, is it because I invited this upon myself? So it's very important to tell each of our children, and also to the community at large, to let our children know that it's not their fault, and it's the surrounding adults' responsibility to protect the child. And if they have committed a crime, then obviously it is their fault. And also, the most important thing is, this is some term that we always say, just say no, go and tell. So, that's what we tell all children, even if they are small, like immediately say no if something's like this is happening, and rush and tell to your trusted guardian or to your parents about what is happening. Because unless the parents know, they wouldn't understand what is happening, right? Because it's, we are also part of a routine, and we would not be able to observe our children all the time. And so it's important for us as parents or as adults to talk to children, to tell them to come and tell us, give them that space, give them that opportunity to speak about it. Many children are worried, thinking what will their parents do later, will they stop me from going somewhere and things like that. So it's important to create that space as well. And that's when I think it's, children will be more open to be telling about their abuse or anything that they have even seen. It could be their friend, but they can easily come back home and talk.